I didn't like you. You was one of them annoying fucking youths. You bombarded people. And I saw it and I was like, who the fuck is this?
That means it worked though.
No, it didn't work. It made me know your name, but it made me think, fuck this kid, I hate that shit. The first time I met you was at Shy FX's album launch.
Yeah, I was getting a drink or something, and then my manager texted me, he was like, Dizzee Rascal. I was like, you being serious? Are you sure it's him? Because it's like dark room, innit? The back door was locked, because they didn't want to let no more people in. I'm banging off the door to get in, Someone's opened it now, I've snuck in, security's turned around, I just stand there like I was there the whole time. I've cut through now, I've seen you, you've seen me, and you know like one of them old shit moments in your head, like, fuck, this is real, innit? It was like a proper oh shit moment. You didn't see when I walked off afterwards, did it? I was gassed. I'm still gassed, did it? Do you know what it is though? I assume that like when you got loads of followers and that, you don't see messages. So I was like, cool, if I get bare people to just ping him off, like, you'll see.
No, that worked.
Yeah.
But it made me, I didn't like you. It annoyed me because I don't like being fucking pushed back into a corner.
So we got I got the foot in the door, and then when we actually met,
I knew it helped, didn't it? Yeah, I knew you were. But I think I knew who you were anyway, because you was like when they were talking about new generation of grime.
Yeah.
So, but you did what you're supposed to do though. So that's big. When I thought about afterwards, I thought about that's no different to me. I used to just turn up to Target's house.
There you go. Yeah.
Because he lived down the corner. I'd just turn up, I'd knock on his door.
See what you can do.
So I've got no right to be upset with you really, because that was.
I still found it weird how I messaged you. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect you to reply. And when you hit me back and we was talking and I was like, bro, this is blessed. Like out of all the people that I've met in grime, outside of grime, like you've probably shown man the most love, especially in the shortest amount of time. So it kind of just like reinforced, like, I thought you was blessed, but like you're actually proper blessed, if that makes sense. I was starstruck twice that night. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I stopped at like series 5.
Yeah. You know the little girl, the Arya girl?
Which one's Arya?
The little girl, like the little daughter, like the assassin one.
Not Maisie, not...
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
She was at the show.
She was there as well?
Listen, I've saw her before I've seen you, like standing in front of me. She turned around, she's looked at me, and I'm thinking, nah, you're not here. Like this, you're not here. I've tapped her, I've gone, are you in? And she went, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, this is fucking mad. Like, big Game of Thrones, like wilding, just drinking, having fun to
like
music.
Innit?
That's what, obviously afterwards I clocked it, but in my head I'm still thinking, Game of Thrones, like, I wanted to ask her how it ended, but she probably won't even tell me. Like, bare questions in my mind.
She might have wanted a quick wine. That's why. Yeah. You just kept it moving.
Nah, obviously, in hindsight, I feel like I should have handled that situation better and got more out of it.
I remember the first time I asked someone for an autograph. Back then it was autographs. You didn't take selfies then. No phones, innit? Phones didn't even do that. No phones. It was Linda from Birds of a Feather. I was with my mum, was walking down.
I don't know what Birds of a Feather is.
Yeah, that's real.
Should I know what that is? No? Was that like R&B? Pop? No? House? I'm gonna stop.
Got an old program. Like if you go on YouTube.
It's a TV show. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I saw her. I was in shopping in North London and I ran after her and I said, can I have an autograph? She said, of course you can. And she pulled out a picture of her, sort of like, back then they used to
carry around pictures.
But that's what celebs used to do back then. Like, I've got some made up. Like, but they've just sat there because I just thought, I'm not taking this. But so and then she signed it for me. I've still got it. Posted it on Instagram.
What's the thing that like people think about you?
I don't half the time I don't know what, because there's so much different jumbled things, I don't know what they think.
I feel like people think I'm arrogant, but when they get to know me, they just realise I don't care about a lot of shit. So like I come across as like very blunt.
Yeah.
But it's more just like, I care about what I care about and I don't care what I don't care about.
It saves time, man.
Yeah, it's just very like cut-off-ish, bluntish, but that might come across as like, he thinks he's the shit, or...
You know what's mad? That's very London as well, though.
Is it?
I think.
What, like the bluntness?
Yeah. Like, that's just us. Like, whatever, man. Like,
yeah.
That's the whole thing. Think of even the way we spit. It's rude.
Yeah, come on.
That self-belief can come across as arrogant. Sometimes because...
I feel like if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect somebody else to believe in you?
Big people that I've ever like come see, like I toured with Justin Timberlake, I toured with Red Hot Chili Peppers and fucking Prodigy and Sean Paul. They're all the nicest people at their peak. So from where you're from though, Lewisham, what was it like getting into the game, being from around there?
From it, I owe that to Coda and to Novelist. So I just used to follow them to shows and just watch them and learn from them. Like, you just learn how to MC, like how to hold a mic properly. Because I was like, oh, if I'm gonna do this grime thing, like I wanna be the best.
Right.
So I wanna learn from people that are killing it right now. At the time, like Nov was the new young don that was bringing back the grime thing, innit? Sometimes I used to get bare vexed with the music. I used to phone him like, hey, Cole's Novs, I don't want to do music no more. Like, I don't know if it's for me. Like, I'm feeling really, like, sometimes I just get depressed. I'll be like in a really shit place.
Was there not a lot of support?
It was literally just them two. And obviously, because they're both from Brockley, I'm from Brockley, it was like, they were the people that I would go to. And obviously, they're the grime artists. I don't know, like, everyone gets like depressed sometimes, but for me, it was bad. And the first thing I did was I phoned people that I seen from my area close to home that are living proof you can do this. Like, they proper like, were my inspiration close to home.
That's it.
And then obviously, further away from home, it was like people like Skepta, people like Sharky, people like Devlin, people like Little Nasty, like the old school spitters. You were like the first brother to blow from grime, really. But like, how did you do it?
As far as that style of music, I know they like to say that Wiley created it and all that, but he didn't. They were doing like garage. Like, I'm not gonna take nothing away from fucking what they were doing musically and all that. But when it was talking about Terrible and No Way and all that, some people feel like they're the first grime tunes and all that. But then if you say that, then you might as well say that So Solid was the first. Or then you say Maxwell Ranger, because he blew first and all that as well. But as far as the real grime sound and all that, I feel like I was like, if not the first. Like,
and obviously, I mean, like the levels to take it to as well.
That's what I'm getting to. Because I was already doing something different and something mad in the first place. I was building it. Like I said, I had tunes with Stormin and Sharky. Then eventually, whoever else I'd invite into the studio, God's Gift would be on the tune, or Wiley would be on the tune. So that's why I was already ahead and in line and ready to make an album.
Do you feel like producing your own stuff from early?
It set me apart.
Yeah.
It set me apart, because some people didn't understand. They like, what the fuck is that? But then eventually,
people started learning and catching up, but like...
I knew what my beats did in a rave. It just sent people mad. Like I said, Ho, Go, all them tunes there, sent people let off gunshots. Like it used to go off. And then when I Love You, that took it even somewhere to the left. Weird, because like I showed you, I was into so much other stuff. Once I really...
The influences came into it.
I had to fuck with and manipulate the music and think outside the box. I didn't blow just because of just me. It's never because of just one person. It's because of whoever you're around at the time. It could be your manager, or your people, like you said, who are around you, or the dude in the radio station that says, yo, you have to play this. Bunch of different things that come, you know what I mean? Everything bang comes at one time, innit? As far as like from the garage / grime scene. Because if we talk about UK hip hop, that was almost its own thing and all that.
At the time,
Black Twang, Skinny Man, Roots Maneuver and all them. They were accomplished artists, but that scene was almost on this...
Separate.
Yeah.
I felt like you always built your own lane that was there forever. Like, even to this day, to the future, everything.
Because I'm right at the beginning, so I'm like, so maybe someone your generation is like, I want to make grime. I'm a grime artist. I didn't have that to say I'm a grime artist right then. It weren't even called that.
Just experimenting,
It became that, because people started calling it that. But so I didn't have to box myself in. But I didn't have to come out and say, like, I'm making a grime album.
You kind of made
the blueprint.
The blueprint, innit?
Yeah. By not saying I'm gonna be the blueprint, but just trying different stuff and going black, and then just dealing with whatever was in front of me. And just kept going.